Hi guys, how are we doing today? We're back in the OG location. If any of you are here from my older videos, but if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Miriam and I can't believe it, but it's almost August. It's so crazy, time moved so fast. But yeah, today I thought I would just share some things with you that I do to romanticize my summers, especially when you're just spending summer at home and you're not really going anywhere. I think that we can just like land in this downward spiral so quickly where we just like compare ourselves and we're having FOMO because other people are going to such beautiful places and you're just like kind of at home. But in this video, I really want to reframe your mindset and to remind you that even if you're just spending summer at home, you can have an incredibly magical summer, a summer that you'll never forget. So these are some things that I do to romanticize my summers. Starting off strong, get yourself a summer novel. Currently reading The Summer I Turned Pretty in Spanish because I'm also trying to practice my Spanish because my boyfriend is from Colombia. Anyway, long story. But get yourself a summer novel that you're really gonna enjoy reading because it's gonna just like kind of make you feel like you're there with the characters and you're like experiencing that summer as well. So I would recommend like very light, easy summer reads. I don't really read that much, but this summer that's gonna change because I feel like reading is such a beautiful habit that just like grounds you so much as well, and reading is just so good for your nervous system, but also just to romanticize your life, because I feel like when you read a lot, you kind of also start to view your own life as if it were a book. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you're the main character in that book and it just becomes like this beautiful way of looking for more things that add to the plot, for example, in your life. So you might do things just for the plot. And yeah, I think that reading is just beautiful in every single way. Second is to start journaling. Those are the journals that include all of my teenage years, my deepest emotions, my joy, my sadness, my everything. And I think that journaling is an incredibly powerful way to just like make every day feel more special, because you can write about your emotions, you can write about things from your perspective, you can focus on things that went well that day, you can decide to just like really make your day feel like a story. Even if you didn't do anything crazy that day, your life can still feel incredibly interesting because you have emotions and you have thoughts and you can learn new things every day, which leads me to my next topic, which is learn something new. Like try to learn a new language, learn a new skill, learn whatever you want to learn. There's so many free materials out there these days, and I really think that especially learning a language that's like associated with summer in your mind, like for me that's also Spanish. I think Spanish like is like a very warm, summery kind of language that just always gives you those like beach vibes and just like summer vibes, and I just think that learning that language itself already makes me feel like I'm having a better summer. And it just, I don't know, kind of makes me feel like I'm living out like summer in Spain, even just by learning the language. So if you want to learn French, I also think that French is such a beautiful language. Italian, I also speak Italian. And I'm actually also going to go to Italy to visit my friends because if you're new here, I lived in Rome for 3 years and I really miss it. But just getting in touch with that language will help you romanticize your summers, I promise. Next one is to get a summer scrapbook or just to create a photo diary with your friends. And you can even get like a little digital camera or just like picture printer. One of my friends, she bought this like printer, which is like a tiny printer for I guess like 50 euro. And you can just like take it wherever you go and you can just like print the photos right away. And I think that that's like such a beautiful way to romanticize summers as well, because you're gonna have this like beautiful scrapbook to look back to, and it's just always gonna remind you of your summer. I also think that dressing up is such a beautiful way to romanticize every single day, because even if you're literally just going outside to run errands, if you're dressed up, you're gonna feel so much better. And it's all about the feeling. Like it's not even about where you are, it's really about the feeling that you carry inside of your own heart, because you could be in the most beautiful place of the world, but if you don't feel beautiful and if you don't feel good on the inside, you're also not going to feel good wherever you are. So it's really all about that feeling, and I feel like dressing up and just like putting effort into your looks and just doing things that make you feel high maintenance, even if it's like low maintenance, to be more high maintenance. Like I'm a very low maintenance kind of girl, I feel like. I don't know, I just can't like spend hours getting ready. I just personally don't like that. But it's really just about like doing little things that make you feel better, doing little things that are gonna have such a big impact, and especially things that are gonna increase your well-being, things that are gonna make you feel more clean, better, just like more comfortable in your own skin. If you have the option, then I would highly recommend to just like also explore the cities around you, explore the nature around you? Are there any lakes? Do you live close by the ocean? Or is there anything that you can like do in your surroundings as well? You don't even have to go to a different country. Like sometimes finding a beautiful lake that's like nearby is so much more than enough. Even just like going to a public pool or things like that. I think that there is also so much beauty that can be explored just in our immediate surroundings. And I think we forget about that sometimes. Oh my god, next one is one of my absolute favorites, which is that you have to stargaze. Like, oh my god, stargazing is just one of my absolute favorite ways to romanticize every day. Because I feel like whenever I just look at the stars and I'm just like there in the present moment, I'm just like so in awe. It just always makes me feel like life is so much more magical. And did you hear that? Like also just like listening to nature, listening to the birds, listening to the wind, listening to the sounds of nature is going to help you feel so much more grounded, and it's just going to make you appreciate like summer so much more as well, because everything is blooming. The birds are singing. It's just beautiful. So try to find a place to stargaze. If you don't have a place to stargaze, just like try to look out of your own window and just like look at the stars. I think it's so beautiful. And also related to that, I think that watching sunrises and sunsets is just like one of the best ways to romanticize your summer wherever you are. I personally can't wake up for the life of me to watch the sunrise. Like I am not an early morning person. I'm gonna try to become one, but we're not there yet, so all I can do right now is sunsets. But just do whatever you want, like watch the sunset, watch the sunrise, whatever fits for you. Stargaze, I think those are just beautiful ways to romanticize life. Next one that I would recommend for any season, but especially summer because you can go outside and like it's so beautiful outside, is to go on solo dates. Listen, like solo dates are so underrated. I love going on solo dates. I would do anything solo. Like I love to go for picnics by myself. I love to go just like to the park to read my book. That just always makes me feel like I'm romanticizing my life so much. Like whenever I just go to the park, and even if it's just like a normal park, like nothing crazy, and I just lay in the grass, maybe I have some snacks with me, I read my book underneath a tree, like I soak up the sunshine. That is just summer in itself. Like that is the perfect summer to me, honestly. So go on solo dates. Romanticize your existence. Like romanticize the little things for yourself. If you love to make yourself a cup of coffee in the morning, make yourself a cup of coffee in the morning and just make it like a little ritual. Romanticize every single part of your day, even the parts of your day that you don't enjoy. Try to find some sort of beauty in it. Try to romanticize it somehow. One thing that I also think is absolutely beautiful is to just collect flowers. And you can even just like collect yourself like a little bouquet of flowers. Isn't that so cute? Like if I were to do that, it would just make me feel like I'm in Pride and Prejudice. Just like in one of these beautiful movies where, you know, you're in the British countryside and you're just like collecting flowers. Imagine that. Like that's just, I don't know, I think that's such a pretty way to romanticize summer. This one is more on the spiritual side, I guess, but also just for fun. Like I think that tarot can be so fun. I personally don't really believe in tarot, to be honest, but all of those like kind of supernatural things also have something very exciting and appealing to me, I feel like, because it's just fun. Like if you're all at your friend's place and you all just like decide to do tarot, like I think that's just like such a fun way to just make the night a little bit more magical, a little bit more special. I'm also currently just reading this book about astrology just because I think it's like super fun to learn about it, and not because I necessarily believe in it like 100%, but I just feel like it's like fun theories that make life feel more magical and just make life feel more exciting. If you have the chance, I would definitely recommend to go to an open air cinema. I love open air cinemas, and that's like one thing that you can romanticize extremely well. You can meet up with your friends, or you can even make it a solo date, get some popcorn and just like make like a really fun night out of it. Or drive-in cinemas are so fun as well. Or even if you're just like gonna watch a movie at home, like make it really fun. Make yourself some really nice snacks, like romanticize it. Watch some of your favorite movies. I love rom-coms. Some of the movies that I'm obsessed with and that I have always been obsessed with is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I'm currently watching, I think it's called Friends with Certain Benefits, and I haven't really finished that movie. I'm just like kind of halfway, and I'm someone who really doesn't like to watch new movies. I really hate starting new movies because I feel like it's just, I don't know, like I'm such a comfort girl. I just really stick to the movies that I know. But I started to watch that one yesterday and I actually liked it. So yeah, I'm not through as I said, but the half that I did see was very funny, so definitely recommend that one. I also really like The First Time, which is with Dylan O'Brien. I forgot the name of the other actress, but you can actually just watch it on YouTube. It's not even on Netflix or anywhere else, and it's just like one of those like high school movies, and I don't know, I really like it. But yeah, those are just some of my favorite rom-coms. I also really love Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is such a good movie. And just the last things that I really want to leave you guys with is really try to limit your screen time as much as possible, because we don't want to live in our phones. Like, we don't want to live through other people, through watching the lives of other people, through watching what other people are doing, because that's really when you're going to start to compare yourself. You're going to be like, oh, people are going so many beautiful places, why can't I? And it's just going to leave you feeling negative. And I think there's a very fine line between inspiration and between actually having FOMO. So I would just recommend to just really limit your screen time. Do any of the things that I just told you. They're all gonna make you feel so much better and so much more connected to yourself. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoy your summer. Try to connect to yourself and try to romanticize literally like every single part of your day. I said that like a million times in this video, but yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed watching and that you're gonna try some of these tips. Please let me know in the comments if there's any other things that you like to do to romanticize your summers. And I love you guys so much. Follow for more, and follow if you also want to see my trip to Rome and to see how I'm romanticizing my summer this year. I'm going to apply those tips to my own life just for you to get some inspiration. And yeah, I love you guys. Mwah! Have a beautiful rest of your day, and don't forget to romanticize every single day.